Hi, this is Josh with Greater Than Gatsby, and I'm excited to announce we finally have a Light and Airy Photoshop action set. So this is part one of a two-part collection. The collection's called Joy of Light. Part one is Light and Airy, and then part two is Golden Glow, which I will do a separate video for. But basically, it's two different types of light. But one really cool collection. So let's go and get started. You may notice actually that we have quite a few foundations here, a little different than normal. So to quickly explain this, it goes from dark to brightest in each of these looks. It's not just an exposure bump, it's kind of a balancing act with highlights and shadows and skin luminosity and a few other things, but basically this should really cut down on your editing time and expand the options that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to play Muted Mint Bright. And that is a little too bright, so we'll bring it down about 80%. Alright, so the next section is called Dual Exposure, and really what this does is it allows your subjects to stay properly exposed, but you can really brighten up the background to give you that extreme light and airy look. Now that's way too much. We're going to bring this down to 30%, and then it says mask partially off your subject. So select my brush, and we'll bring brush opacity up to about 50%. Oh, it would help if that was black. And I'm just going to mask this partially off her and partially off him. Alright, there we go. So you can kind of see what we've done so far. So, I mean, it already looks light and airy right off the bat, but let's go ahead and add some tone. So I'm going to do Song on Her Lips. Let's bring that down to 60. Let's do Breathes the Air. This kind of whitewashes it a little bit. We're going to bring that down to 50%, and I'm actually going to mask that off them. I like what it did to the background, but not so much. It took all the contrast off of them, and this will also help them kind of pop off the background. And sorry for the sloppy masking job, but I'm trying to do this quickly. Okay, so let's move down to Gradient Hazes. And I'm going to play Blue Poppy Haze for a little pop at the bottom. Let's bring that down to 10%, and we'll mask that off both their legs. Alright, we are also going to add a little sunlight, so let's do Natural Cool Small up here at the top. Click OK and bring that way down. I just kind of want to hide those branches a little bit. And then next I'm going to play one of our boosts. Now this will flatten all the layers, so click Continue. You can see what that did. Bring that down just a little bit, and I'm going to mask that off their faces a little bit. Okay, and let's do one more thing. Let's do Silky Soften Boost. Again, this will flatten. And we'll mask that off their faces. I think everything looks great, so let's show you the before and the after. So there is the before and the after. The before and the after. Alright, well you can pick up the Joy of Light, Light and Airy collection at www.greaterthangatsby.com. Thanks for checking out the video, and we'll see you at the next one.